Hi there, everyone out there. Bernie Tully, Pittsburgh personal injury lawyer. Welcome to our Facebook group page. It's a little bit more informal here, where we try to give you tips and ideas about certain legal situations. If you happen to be involved in an accident, you had serious injury in an accident, you had to have surgery from an accident, God forbid a loved one in your family was killed because of the carelessness of somebody else. That's primarily what this Facebook group is for, to give you advice. It's not to try to get your case, and I think it's showing itself in the fact that we're getting more and more subscribers who just want to get basic information about their situation and then act on it in their best interest. With that as a background, I want to talk to you today about motorcycles and motorcycle riders and motorcycle victims, because I was just looking at some statistics on motorcycle riding versus being in a car, and if you're hit, who is more likely to be injured? And I think the answer to that would be pretty obvious, that if you're on a motorcycle, you're going to be much more likely to be injured than if you're in a car, because motorcycle riders, of course, don't have that protection of a car to steal, the enforcement and everything else that goes with it. So they don't have that insulation. A lot of times people can't see motorcycle riders as well as they can other cars, and they just aren't paying attention, and they really slam into you, the motorcycle rider, and cause serious injuries. It's not at all uncommon to have surgeries from a motorcycle accident and from being hit by another vehicle. But that's pretty much so common sense, right? But what was really remarkable to me was just how much more likely you are to be injured or seriously injured if you're on a motorcycle and you're in an accident versus being in a car. And the statistics were just like, whoa. I'm not sure the exact number, but you'll get the point of it. It's somewhere around 10 times more likely to be injured or seriously injured if you're on a motorcycle and you're in an accident than you would be if you were in a car. Obviously, the reasons for that, again, are pretty common sense. But just think about that. If you're riding on a motorcycle and you're on the highway and you get hit, you're literally 10 times more likely to have these serious injuries than if you were in a car. And that's scary. So the advice on this from a legal perspective is, if you are going to be on the highway driving your motorcycle, which you're perfectly entitled to be aware of the potential that you're going to be hurt if you're not paying super cautious attention to other drivers, because the likelihood of a serious injury is so much greater in a motorcycle accident than it is if you're in a car. So I hope that helps a little bit in terms of understanding the impact that riding on a motorcycle would have on these poor people who are riding the motorcycles, do nothing wrong, and they get injured seriously. And keep it in mind to help you in evaluation if you want to bring a claim against the wrongdoer in this case. Hope it helps. Hope it helps your situation. Thanks again. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.